Hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I am sorry I am late. I was negotiating some bribe with some European Parliament, and we were discussing if we should pay them in euro or in dollar or corrupto currency. And finally we reached an agreement that they accept gas and oil, with some lingerie and some perfume in case, whatever suit you. So we have to come into terms, and because we are followers of Allah, peace be upon him, and we practice the Quran, as you know, in the Quran, it says that those who their heart is inclined, like they don't like Islam, even to convert them to religion, it's okay to pay them. So this is a very old practice in Islam to bribe. Very, very, very decent religion. If you go in chapter 9, verse number 60, you will see it's speaking about the poor, giving zakat to the poor, But what they will not tell you that the zakat is a theft. They steal from the Christians and they give to the Muslims, and now this is zakat supposedly. And then it says, and then we give them some fund to attract the heart of those who have been inclined toward Islam. And then they add to free the captives. So, just not long time ago, if you remember, maybe less than a week, I mentioned that Qatar bribed to get the FIFA to choose them to be where the game will play, which isn't a stupid game anyway. But I mean, some people, they like it. Everyone goes where he belongs. And now, again, more evidence that US says, look who is talking. This is New York Times. US says FIFA official were bribed to award World Cups to Russia and Qatar. You see, US do not know. I mean, the CIA, they are asleep. The one who spy at every phone call in the world, they don't know. The country which own every email in the galaxy, they don't know. They don't know. I mean, come on, they don't know. The same they do not know about Hunter Biden. The same they do not know about the brother, the son-in-law of Trump, who he rented his apartment building for Qatar for $1 billion a year. It's obvious, brother, he is not getting a bribe. If you remember, not long time ago, Trump, he went in the front of the White House in the balcony and he spoke against Qatar. Qatar have to stop supporting terrorism. Very angry Trump. Few weeks after, Qatar rented a big building from his son-in-law. And then suddenly, Qatar became our best friend, and then we sold them many airplanes. This is a Trump. Few months ago, 2 months ago, the White House invited the Prince of Qatar. If we can call him a prince, he is a scumbag, like the rest of those scumbags who praise those people and those dictators. They invited the Prince of Qatar to the White House, and they announced that Qatar, our favorite friend. But Qatar is the same country who support Al-Qaeda, support ISIS, support Muslim Brotherhood, and behind the assassination of a lot of people. And not to forget destruction of Syria and Libya. But Qatar, our best friend. Why? Why they are our best friend? Anyone can tell me? I guess I know the answer. The same answer The same question can be asked about when Joe Biden, he said that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, who obviously behind many crimes, he said that he is protected from our court. Why, Joe Biden? Why? He's protected by his sovereignty country, the sovereignty of his country. So Joe Biden, he gave a license to this man to kill any American, kidnap him, make him shish kebab, take him to the Saudi embassy. The butcher house is in every city in USA. They can kidnap you. They can kill you. And they can make you a shish kebab. And Joe Biden, he says, the Saudi prince, crown prince, is protected. I wonder how come Saddam Hussein was not protected, or Gaddafi. I mean, those are president of countries too. What about the president of Libya? We send the Marines and we replace him. So the scumbag Joe Biden, you see, all of them, they are in the same bed together. The same, all of them, Trump, Joe Biden. Doesn't matter, Democrat, Republican. The scumbags are the scumbags, and the money is their God. All of them are the same. You know, isn't it obvious that Qatar is a tiny, small country, is not even in the size of a village in China? Isn't it obvious that those people cannot host the World Cup? I mean, what is their qualification? You see, you know, like there's a huge countries who they are, you know, we can put all the population of Qatar in the stadiums. All. I mean, this country is so tiny, so small. Why they are so effective in Europe and in America and around the world? Socialist MEPs stepped down from key roles in European Parliament, corruption scandal. Look how many, look. Yesterday, the European Union was going to vote to give Qatar citizen unlimited access to Europe without any visa. I mean, why they need a visa? This is a country support terrorism. They support Erdogan. They fund his crimes. And they support the Muslim Brotherhood. And the European Parliament was going to vote yesterday for that purpose. Qatari citizens, they can enter the country and leave as much as they wish, as soon as they can, to come to go, to come to stay, to come to open business. It is their land. Europe is their land. In front of us in the picture, we have Moza. Let me introduce for you Moza. In case you do not know what Moza mean banana. This is the wife of a person. He himself was a fugitive of the secret police of Qatar. Then Moza, she started dating this guy, the handsome guy in the left. And by the way, this is Moza. I mean, the picture here doesn't look good for Moza. Look like the Photoshop is not working. She made like a 10,000 surgery, and she is named the most fashion woman in the world. She owned many fashion houses in Europe, many companies of perfume, lingerie, you name it. Malls all over Europe. Anything can be bought, Moza is buying it. And for sure, most of it is a failure, a big failure as an investment. It doesn't even pay what they spend. But too much money, And who care? She is not spending from her pocket. As we see in the picture, this is how they deliver them the World Cup many years ago. At that time, there was many countries who are really qualified because how many people support the game in their country, how big the population, and even it support the economy. Why Qatar? Why Qatar is it chosen? Now the USA official saying that Qatar bribe, but listen carefully. They will not say that Moza bribe. They will say Qatar bribe. Because what they will do, as usual, they will say, okay, we're not, you know what, those are guys didn't speak in our name. The one who did the bribe is not Moza, peace be upon her. Is not this scumbag who put his father in jail and put him in the basement so he can take his place. And this guy was not the one who get the money. It was his sister. But things is getting bigger and bigger. Qatar is forcing European Union Parliament to change the data sheet of how many people are killed during building what is called the FIFA establishment in Qatar, like stadiums, etc. How many human being trafficking is done, how many women kidnapped or killed or raped. All the reports changed, and Qatar became the angel came from the sky. And now suddenly, we do not know why, maybe those European Parliament, they were fighting over the cake, like you took more than me. Qatar should pay me too. Why they gave you $1 million, they gave me 700? Something happened. And the leader of this crime is this lady. She is a Greek woman. What a shame. This woman, she became in a very early age, I think at the age of 29, a member in the parliament. Why? Because she is a human rights activist. She supports human rights. She fights for women's rights, human rights, African rights. I mean, every right you can imagine in the world. Isn't it beautiful that now we found that those who they are member in the European Parliament, they are working for the Muhammadan, literally, getting bribe to shine the image of Islam and the criminals of Qatar? And you know, it's very funny and very, very weird that European Union, and they have a very, very, very aggressive tax policies. They can watch your bank account. They can watch what you buy, like where you get this money from, where the car coming from, where this house is coming from, where you get the money from. They did not notice all those years. No, nobody noticed. Because it was a secret. This lady, her name is Eva Kaili. Here in the European news, Euronews, this is official Euronews, it says the socialist group in the European Parliament has asked several of its members to step down from a key post and legislative files as the graft scandal involving one of its most well-known colleague, Eva Kaili. What Eva Kaili? Do you really believe that the bribe went to Eva Kaili? or there is tons of them beside Kaili. One person cannot make a big difference. You need a lobbyist. You need a bigger group. So now they discover one rat. But do you think, and maybe 4 rats now, additional 4 rats. But do you think that this has happened only by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rats? And why European Union was going to vote, and who is the one who submit such a suggestion to them that Qatari citizens should enter Europe without any visa? Why? Go find who is behind this request. You will find who is supporting. And you see, do you know why even they cancel voting for it? Anyone can guess why they canceled the voting for Qatar visa? Who can guess? What is the reason? Because if they do the vote, everybody now will know who is getting bribed. All those who will agree, all those who agree, obviously they are the one who get paid. Because there is no reason to give them such a visa. What is special about the Qatari? Are they scientists? Are they people who have high skills, like, you know, they will bring a lot of advanced technology to Europe? Like maybe, you know, we hear about giving a special visa, like, you know, from people from India. They have a lot of people with high technology or tech, let us say, expertise. So we bring them and we give them good salary. Why Qatar? Why? Anyone can guess? And now, because of this scandal, which is happening as surprised, they cancel the vote. And this is telling you that the one who canceled the vote, most likely he is getting a bribe too, because he have to say yes, and now we will know who is supporting Qatar and who is getting bribed. Because there is no reason for any European Parliament to give Qatari citizen free visa, free entry. Doesn't make sense. Are they like higher kind of people from other countries from the world? Are they better? Is Qatar like, you know, the Europe of the Middle East, where human right is flourishing, and they take refugees, and they are very friendly nation, and if you write a point or something against the prince in Facebook, your family and you will not disappear? Why they are doing that? All of them, they worship one God. You can call him euro, you can call him dollar, but it's the same currency. They were discussing, this is the European Commission. This is European Commission. This is official website of the European Commission. As you see, this is European Union logo in the top. Let me show you. European Commission. Commission proposes visa-free travel to EU for Qatar and Kuwait national. And Kuwait too. I mean, come on. Obviously, have nothing to do with money. It's obvious. I mean, come on. Those are very, very nice countries. Human rights is so wonderful there. They are people of technology. They don't support terrorism. And all the Nobel Prize every year given to them in politics, in poet, in history, in science, in chemical, in nuclear, everything, anything. So we should give them a special treatment, you know. Have nothing to do with money. It happened. It happened. It's an accident that both countries are extremely wealthy with gas and oil. But this is not the reason. You see, actually, European Union will do that one day to Somalia too. Will give Somalian citizens free entry to Europe, or to Namibia or Gambia or any of those poor countries, because European Union don't care, don't discriminate people. You know, it's not the visa for the rich and the one who support terrorists. Who doesn't matter really, as long as they will spend their money in the pocket of our parliament members, and they will buy palaces and villas and stores and even stadiums and even sport teams and even the FIFA. They are welcome. This is bring money anyway. But they don't tell you who is behind this proposal. Free travel to Europe. Obviously, the European Union is swimming with worms, and the Islamic influence money is working so good. Somebody saying Europe is already full of Somali. Well, I know they are full of Somali and other immigrants, but at least those Somalis they don't have a free visa. They just jump from the borders. Here they come, and you know, like once in USA before 9/11, a Saudi guy, doesn't matter who is he, even if he is a garbage collector in the street. When he arrived to USA, they give him diplomatic visa. Can you believe it? So if you commit a crime inside USA, the police cannot arrest him. He have diplomatic passport visa. You see how much they worship money? They used to treat the Saudi in a very special way until 9/11. They do not need anything. Not only they give them visa, they give them diplomatic visa. And now you will see that Germany is the first one to stand to defend Qatar, because they signed an agreement to buy gas from them for the coming 10 years. They need their gas. So I don't think even the ruler of Qatar, who is a scumbag, and they call themselves royal, but in fact they are not royal. They've never been royal. What royal? This country never has existed. Many of you even born before this country has existed. I think this country was exist maybe 1970 something. Before that, this country doesn't exist, thanks to the British intelligence. So soon they will say that it is not the so-called Prince of Qatar is behind this. No, he have no idea. The same as the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, he have no idea about kidnapping and killing and torturing and butchering. No, he don't know. All those things happen from their back. Yes, those people are decent, brother. They are very well known with their decency, to the point they even capture their own family members and put them in the basement. This guy, his father, he fly in a trip abroad. Before he come back, the wife Moza, which means banana, so banana, she convert Mr. Zucchini to take off his father. The second he arrive in the airport, they put handcuffs in his hands and they throw him in the jail, in the basement. And until now, we do not know what happened. And maybe he's dead. Then he made a crown prince. His name is Jassim. She didn't like him. He disappeared too. Bye-bye. And then she made her son the ruler. And now this woman, she controlled the country. And now she is involved in even controlling the European Union Parliament. Somebody saying God bless Israel. I don't know what this have to do with our topic. My friend, God will not bless Israel when they are in bed with those people. Did you see the Israeli TV in Qatar? I mean, isn't it those people who support Hamas? Why the Israeli go to Qatar? God bless Israel. And we arm the enemies and we give them weapon. Do you know that Israeli are corrupt too? Do you know that all the arms of Hamas is paid by Qatar and sold by Israeli soldiers? Yeah, but we don't care. God bless Israel. My friend, God bless decent people. God will not bless corrupt people. But I'm so glad that we got little of the truth to be published. But I assure you that what happened now is going to disappear in the speed of light. You will see CBN and EBN and CNN and Fox News doing interview with Her Highness. The news we see now, it doesn't make any difference. Who care? Soon they will start making interview with Her Highness to make you believe that she have a shiny image. She is a wonderful person. If I search right now in YouTube, let us see what we will search for. I found tons. Brother. CBN, CNBC. Wise Channel. Her Highness Sheikha Moza. I mean, can you believe that there is somebody, her name is Sheikha, and she is a banana? Sheikha is like sheikh, you know. She is Sheikha. What does that mean? Her real name is a banana, you know, because those people, not long time ago, they used to be very poor. And they used to call their children by the name of fruits, banana, strawberry, anything they cannot eat, they cannot afford to buy. They dream of it, so they give it as a name for children. Her Highness. His Highness. This is the scumbag, her son. Her Highness UNESCO. Look, look. In the UNESCO, my friend, she makes speeches in the UNESCO. Those are the ones who present the amazing generation of human rights and everything. Her Highness. They own a Jazeera TV, in case you do not know. So the second you watch Al Jazeera TV, you are watching a terrorist TV. This is why Osama bin Laden, he never do interview with any TV station except Al Jazeera. Just take a note. Message from Her Highness. I wish I can play those messages for you. You will die laughing. Her Highness Sheikha Moza on Qatar Science and Technology Park. Qatar Technology Park. Are you kidding me? All technology in the world is coming from Qatar. As an example, when Allah he put his feet in hellfire, what the fire says? Says Qat, Qat. What does that mean? Qatar, Qatar. No, let me show you. Even the foot of Allah says Qat, Qat. Let us see. Here we go. Brother, do you see it? It's in the front of your eyes. What is Qat? Qat. This is symbolize the name of Qatar. The foot of Allah speak about Qat, Qat. But that wasn't the hellfire. Yes, still. It's Qat, Qat. Sufficient, sufficient. Look, Qat, Qat in Arabic supposedly, according to the translation, mean sufficient, sufficient, which is very funny, by the way. So I hope that the bribes is coming to Europe Parliament and to American White House like Joe Biden and Trump will be very sufficient for the Western government official. How much money they gave to Hillary Clinton and Obama. May Allah bless his mama. You know, in the Middle East, if you are a rich whore, everybody speak of your honor. But in Europe, it's not different. Do you remember the one they call her Lady Diana? Lady Diana, right? Lady Diana. And why people call her lady and even princess? When she died, everybody cried. But this woman, she slept with everybody in town. She had no panties. But if your daughter do that, she is a whore. Everybody will make fun of her. But if you are from the protected cattle, you know, you are a princess, your highness. Your highness, you are not a whore. No, you are just using your skills in bedroom. I remember when the one they call her Princess Diana died, a TV, you know, a guy holding TV camera came to me. I was dressing black, but I like black, and so he thought I am sad. So he said to me, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm an Arab." He said, "Oh, you are an Arab and you are sad?" I'm sad. I said, "I'm sad about who? Who care for her? She's a whore." And for sure that never appeared on the TV. But they will show you the person who cry for her. She is a wonderful woman, and the British citizens are crying, you know. We lost a princess. Yes, she was sleeping with even Muslims. But so what? She's hot. Yes, she was sleeping with them because they have money. But so what? Everybody needs money. So in the world today, when you are a whore, a man or a woman, doesn't matter, and you have a lot of money and people who support you, they give you clear image, shiny image, interview with you, look, TED show, Sheikha, this is different Sheikha. Look at this, unifying force, Qatar Amir address hosting FIFA World Cup. He is doing a charity, brother. He is not, he is uniting force, unifying forces of the world. Man, so beautiful. And until now, when you watch Euronews, you will not see a single news attacking the Prince of Qatar. They say Qatar, but they don't say who. I mean, when you say Qatar, isn't it obviously that this is who is Qatar? How come they say Qatar? They bribe by Qatar. Is Qatar is a person? Until now, they did not mention the name, which means obviously they are trying their best to protect the real criminal. Do you think a country it's called Qatar can go to its pocket and go to the European Parliament members and give them money? What Qatar mean? Who is the ruler of this country? Why do they keep saying Qatar? But they don't say who. Maybe this country have no population, there's no government, there's no ruler, there's nobody. It's just Qatar. Which is obvious that they are still doing their best to protect the real criminal. So they are trying to say, okay, we discover a scandal and bribe coming from Qatar, but you know what? This is not the Prince of Qatar. It's not His Highness or Her Highness, which has nothing to do with Highness. Those are Bedouin. They used to sleep in a tent just 78 years ago. Since when they became Highness? Yesterday I took my annual shower as an Arab. We don't have water, we don't take shower usually. Now they are Highness just because they have gas and oil, and Sheikha and Prince and Princess and Crown Prince. Have you ever heard of a royal family calling their daughter a name Banana? I mean, the name itself is telling you who are they. Banana. The daughter, her name is Banana. What is the husband name? Zucchini. What is the grandfather? Coconut. Who made that name? A monkey. And now Her Highness, interview after interview after interview, all of them speak about how wonderful, how wonderful. Look, 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 look. This is the channel of Moza. I just found that Moza, she have a channel. Look, Moza herself, Banana, she have a channel. I want to go there. Hold on. The Moza Banana channel. Oh, look at the Moza channel. And look, she is having, she going to visit school. And, you know, obviously this is international school. None of them is from Qatar. So, Moza bint Nasser. And look, brother, with all the money she have 7,000 subscribers. That's a lot. Is that 7 million or 7,000? I think 7,000. I don't know. What is that? I think this is 7,000, right? There's 7.47K. I don't know. What do you think? This is 7,000 or 7 million? There's no way 7 million. I mean, unless they are forcing everybody to go to Qatar to subscribe to her. I would like to do an interview with her. 7,000, right? Okay, 7,000. So I was right. Hey, 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 hey is like Her Highness, you know. Hey, hey. I mean, imagine you are the person who is posting the video, and then you say, hey, hey, Her Highness is stupid. She talked like Allah. Allah, He says, it is He who created the heaven and the earth. So now she called herself Her Highness. Imagine my name is a Christian Prince, so I say, My Highness, Christian Prince. Hey guys, are you enjoying my Highness time with you? All right. I just took my annual shower, and I am of a royal family. And yes, we live in a tent, and we have a bunch of camels. And Umar ibn Khattab, he put his hand in the ass of a camel to look for something, which is normal at that time, because this is where they put the wallet, you know. He was looking for the keys, obviously. But Her Highness, yeah, Sheikh Musa, she opened, what she opened? Open equine veterinary medical center. She care for animals. I feel I want to cry. She care for animals, horses, donkeys. Donkeys from around the world, from European Union, from the White House, from Trump House. I mean, all kinds of donkeys are welcome in this hospital. Sheikh Musa attend official designation of WCM. What is that? Sheikh Musa. Sheikh Musa do an interview with herself in her own TV station. I mean, have you ever heard somebody own a TV station, and the TV station which he owned do interview with him? I mean, you own the TV station. The right of education, brother. Look, look, look. Sheikh Musa, she cared for right education. True, true, true. You go down Georgetown University. Look, big university, because they give a check of donation, and then they give you a PhD, honorable PhD, and you are our favorite friend for universities, and they will do seminars so you can put you in the stage. Just bring this idiot. As long as he pays us money, who care? Even if he's a scumbag. This is the policy of the famous university in this world today. The right of education, brother. If you go and register in the school of Sheikh Musa, she will teach you how to do bribe in the correct way, so you will not caught. All right? Sheikh Musa can teach you a lot of skills. And look how many foundation Sheikh Musa she has. Look, brother, look, 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 look. All those foundations is her foundations. Qatar Foundation, Education Above All Foundation, Silat TV, Mishrib Properties, what is that? Qatar National Library, Hamad bin Khalifa Universities, Wiz Channel, Wiz, I like Wiz, man. Are you kidding me? Wish Qatar, Wish, we can wish together. Look, look, all of those, they are owned by them. Sidra Medicine, oh, man, that's she. I mean, fashions, malls, stadium. She's a very good lady. You will find her everywhere. And now, let us say they discover more evidence, the decent one in this world, if there exist. And they found that the one who paid the bribe is Musa, her husband, and her son. What they will do? What do you think they will do? Nothing. I mean, already we knew who is behind the bribe. We knew. We do not need an investigation. Do we? But at the end of the day, they will say to you that Sheikh Musa and her beautiful husband, peace be upon him, they were victims of uninformed bribe. Didn't know. They would never accept such a thing. They are highness. Her Highness Banana and Her Highness husband Zucchini, they will never accept such a thing. They are highness, they are from a royal family which never exists in history. Guys, I just received a message from Qatar. How much? Okay. If I stop talking about Qatar, what? Oh no, this is too little, man. Come on. Let me be sure that the microphone is closed. Yeah, it's closed. How much? $700,000. I mean, come on, you have a lot of banana there. You want to give me a little banana? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? 700,000 only? To shut up my mouth? Do you know what I can do to you? I can make your ass red like a monkey, which is already red. Okay, now we are talking. 2 millions. Okay, what? Hold on. 2 millions is offered by Sheikh Moza, banana. What about your son? 2,100,000? Are we buying beef now? Are you kidding me? You know, the first job ever I did in my life as, let us say, professional. I was studying law, and then I got a job in a newspaper to correct the Arabic language. So you go early in the morning. It's not really morning yet. I mean, you go like, you start working by 1:30, 2 a.m. in the morning. And you have to finish your work before 3:30, so they can put the articles in the newspaper for print. You know, at that time, newspaper was everything. There's no internet. So every day we have an article against Al-Qaddafi. Qaddafi is a bad person. He is killing. He is a dictator. He is almost stream moth. Same every day. And then suddenly, the same newspaper I'm working in, they start saying how amazing he is, how wonderful. And they start talking about his book. It's called The Green Book. How beautiful this book is. It is a solution for many things. Then I said, what happened? I mean, yesterday this guy was a criminal. Today he's an amazing person. So I decided to ask the one who is behind giving me the job. You know, in the Middle East, everything is connection, as you know. So he said to me, well, we receive a check from the Libyan embassy, and now we talk good about him. So and then I discover that in newspaper, what they do, they keep attacking you, and then in order to shut you down, without shutting you down, because you don't live in their country, they have no authority over you, they will send you a big, nice check. And that will change the color of your ink and your words. And the guy, he said to me, I said to him, but isn't it this is wrong? He said to me, who is going to pay for your salary? And my salary. Do you think people really will care for a stupid newspaper? Those are the only one. And not only that, the embassy will start sponsoring advertising in a newspaper which is attacking them. So they stop attacking them. Like now, let's say the newspapers of today is Twitter. Replacing all newspapers, we can say. So in order to make a Twitter company oppress and censor anyone who speak against me, I will put a lot of money in Twitter. Advertising, donation, anything. So what you will hear from the media has nothing to do really what is going to be as a truth. Until now, what we saw, I assure you, is not even 1% of the real crimes of those people. Syria by itself, all of it is destroyed because of those guys. All the country of Syria. They are the one who supported Erdogan and ISIS and Al-Qaeda. And until now, actually, Al-Qaeda is funded in Syria by this family. And what make it more weird, that USA go blind, Trump go blind, Biden go blind, and all Europe go blind. Everyone knows who is protecting Al-Qaeda right now in Syria and where is the fund is coming from. And now when European Union published for us in their Euro News that they got busted, somebody getting bribed from Qatar. This remind me when the Jews, they were chasing a woman in the time of Jesus. And when the Muslim, they were chasing a woman in the time of Muhammad. But in the time of Jesus, they got Jesus, who is way above their lies. the decency and the wise God. You cannot fool him. They want to stone a woman, but they could not find the man. Have you ever heard of a crime done by? Have you ever heard of a sex crime done by one person? So now all European news talking about one person. Where is the second person? What is the one who paid the bribe? Why until now nobody is talking and saying who paid the bribe? Do you think really they discover that there is a bribe, but they don't discover who paid the bribe? Is that really possible? Who is going to believe in such a garbage? They found the woman who was doing fornication, but they cannot find the man. He does not exist. She was having sex with a ghost. And you know, when you are rich, it doesn't matter. And we are talking about rich in the way you cannot imagine. It doesn't matter how many crimes you do. Hey, everybody will support you. Everybody. And soon the news will change, and Qatar is our friend, and they will process the visa, the free visa for Qatari citizen in Kuwait, and the world will forget about it. And those who they got caught, they are going to be the sheep, or the sheep who's going to be slaughtered. But the one who did the real crime, the bigger criminal who paid the crime, paid the bribe, is free. He is sitting home, drinking his tea and his coffee. That's very normal in the world today, for everything is upside down. Everything is upside down. There's no decency. Look at the news. Every single news says Qatar, but not a single news says the Prince of Qatar. 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 Look, Qatar is a name of somebody. Is that the name of the person? Where is the person? What do you mean Qatar? The ones who behind this, they don't have names. They are Qatar. Very, Qatar is very well-known name for, for a person. This person, his name is Qatar. Are you telling me we did not give you the name? His name is Qatar. Okay, what his father name? Qatar. Okay, what about his mother? His mother is Qatari. Oh. Okay, what is citizenship? Qatar. Where he live? In Qatar. Okay. So the one who did the bribe, his name is Qatar. His father is Qatar, and his mother is Qatari, and where he live? In Qatar, and what his citizenship is Qatari. Now we get all the information we need. Look like the profile of this guy in this website have one name. First name is the same as the last name, same as the middle name, same as the citizenship, the same as the blood type, the same as the size, the height. Okay, what is his height? Qatar. Okay, what is a blood type? Qatar oil. Okay, what about his fart? Qatar gas. All right, I mean, we are getting closer, by the way. The investigation is going through. I mean, we are getting a lot of information. It is Qatar. Who? Nobody cares. It's Qatar only. And as long as it's Qatar, it's Qatar. We found the guilty one. It's, you know, it's Qatar. And then because it's Qatar, we cannot put everyone from Qatar in jail. Come on, we cannot do that. This is super crazy. So it's Qatar. We keep it this way. Okay, this woman who took the bribe, she cheated us with who? With Qatar. Okay, the son she is carrying in her belly now is from who? From Qatar. What the heck? She slept with everybody there? Qatar? What the heck is that? And you know, all those newspapers who they are so good in investigating Trump, they want his tax, and they want, you know, I don't mind, by the way, if a Trump go to jail if he is corrupt. I mean, I hope every corrupt person go to hell. I don't care for a name. As long as it's corrupt, it's corrupt. But look how good they are when come to certain individual, and how so dead. New York Times don't know. They know just Qatar. Washington Post, they don't know. It's Qatar. Washington Post knows what happened inside NASA. They knew what happened in the IRS. They knew what's happened in the royal family house. They have Netflix, they knew. Netflix, they knew what happened in the palace of Her Majesty the Queen. But CIA do not know. The British intelligence don't know. The French intelligence, they don't know. Until now, the only information we have, let me say it to you in French. My French is, you know, let me remember my French. You have to put le before any word. That will make it French. Okay, good. So l'information, we knew, about Qatar, only Qatar, new news. And no more comment. Okay, this is the president of European Union was speaking to you from Qatari hotel, paid by Her Majesty or High Highness Mrs. Banana. I know. All of you now, you learn how to speak English in 2 seconds from me. I always have a way of teaching. I teach like nobody. I'm very humble, by the way. Very humble. Yeah. The Qatari, they are saying they agree. As long as the Qatari, they agree, that's mean I'm very humble. Yeah. Because I just admit, you know, I just agreed to take $2 million bribe from the Qatari. Must be very humble, you know. Yeah. But the most important is that the Prince of Qatar, who support ISIS and Al-Qaeda and the Muslim Brotherhood and all those, you know, and, you know, now they discover, I mean, this is nothing compared really what this guy do. Guys, those people behind killing of millions, literally millions. So now European Union is being shocked, but they are not shocked that millions of people killed by this family. Those people are behind the biggest genocide in the world today. And the European Union, they did not hear about it. They just heard about this bribe. This is bad. We take a bribe? No way, we take gifts only. We don't take bribes. We European Union, we take Ferrari, we take Jaguar, we take Lamborghini, we take zucchini, but we don't take a bribe. You know, the president of France, one after one, where your house, Mr. President, this house you are living now in the summertime, who bought it for you? Oh, the Prime Minister of Lebanon. Why he bought it for you? It's a gift. Oh, okay. I see. What about the apartment which your girlfriend living in? Oh, this is from Al-Qazafi. Why he give it to you? It's a gift. Oh, okay. But why he gave you a gift? Oh, you know, it's a, you know, people give gifts. I give gifts too. I give him gift. What you give him? I gave him a pencil. Oh, you gave him a pencil, he gave you a villa. Exactly. And why he gave you a villa? First of all, he did not give me a villa. He gave me Lou Villa. And there's a huge difference. Villa, it's like sound ugly, like a bribe. Lou Villa is like with emotion, you know, like Molière talking to you, with like poetry, love, you know, like harmony. Al-Qazafi is a very decent man, so he was giving villas to every president in Europe or prime minister. The even prime minister of Lebanon was buying houses for them. Sheikha Moza, she wanna go in the beach in the bikini in Italy, so they decide to close the beach for her ass. I mean, do you see how expensive her ass is? We close the whole beach so her ass will not be exposed to the journalist. This reminds me, last time I went to the beach, man, there was like a 10,000 journalists when I take a picture of me. And I was looking, I was smiling, and then nothing appeared in the news. It was about a shark was swimming behind me. And I thought they are taking pictures of me. I looked, everybody saying, hey, look here. So I was looking at them and smiling, and they were taking pictures. And I don't know, like, you know, I was so excited. And then they were idiot. They were taking a picture of the shark was just behind me, and he was like 7 foot. By the way, they could not identify this shark is coming from where, or what they knew, he was from Qatar. You know? How they knew that he is from Qatar? Because he left some gas behind him. And as you see, this is the tradition Muslims they practice all the time. This is how Muhammad himself, he bribed those who oppose him. Chapter 9, verse number 60. Anyone his heart is against you, buy him. So those who claim to be human rights activists against the crimes of Qatar, crimes against religion crimes, discrimination against Indian, Indonesian, poor citizens from poor countries, supporting terrorism, involving in every scam in the world, drugs smuggling, weapon smuggling, all kind of smuggling. It's halal. This is called halal bribe. And halal bribe is the best. You have to forget about the rest. I don't want to hold you for long, but I hope today you have good time with Her Majesty, Her Highness Sheikha Moza. And by the way, maybe you can go to Sheikha Moza page and tell her about my video so she can report me to YouTube. And she will send a donation to YouTube, and YouTube will say, your video is against our policy, and Her Highness is so high to be criticized. Sheikha Moza website, YouTube page, 7,000. Are they the employees who subscribe to you? Hey Moza, be honest with me. I want to know, did you bribe those 7,047 people to subscribe to your channel? Because I don't believe one person is going to subscribe to your stupid channel. شيخة موزة موزة هذه موزة عيني، هذه مو بطاطا، هذه موزة. Man, time come and people they call their kids banana. The Banana Republic. No, this channel is old. You see, this video here is like 4 years ago. After 4 years, she have 4,567. I mean, spend some money, do some advertising for your videos. All this money for what? Pay those YouTubers. Okay, go and contact those YouTubers, the scammers one. Reaction to Sheikh Moza. As an example, I can make a reaction. Reaction to Sheikh Moza facelifting. And now she is doing shoplifting. We can do all kind of reaction. Reaction to Sheikh Moza and her son shoplifting for the FIFA. You know, when you learn English, you don't know, sometimes English is confusing. So I heard somebody saying that somebody was arrested for shoplifting. So I said to myself, this country is crazy. If I left something in the shop, they will arrest me. So when I go in my cart inside Walmart, I ask the employee to lift it and put it in my cart, just to be safe. She got arrested for shoplifting, but Sheikh Moza will never be arrested. And she will be welcome tomorrow to your opinion. You just wait. You will see how many organizations in Europe, they will invite her to do all kind of shoplifting. And you can take, you can learn how to do it. Any question about the shoplifting issue? If you are interested in our course shoplifting, we register you in Moza and her son and her family shoplifting course. This course will change the course of your life. First of all, the first thing will happen to you, you will have intercourse. Not sexually, but let us say shoplifting spiritually. She will teach you everything, all the skills. And she will give you all the whistles and the bezels. English is funny, whistles and bezels. What the heck is that? What a bunch of a scumbag. The whole world praising them for their money. And that's why when you go and you join in this FIFA games, you are supporting those criminals. Everything you see now on TV is a crime. Everything, all those games. And I will not be surprised if they did not even bribe teams to win or to lose. Do you think those people cannot make team rules? They meet with their team, you know, we'll give you $10 million, don't play good tomorrow. What do you think, guys? Those people have reputation of a bribe. Is it possible to go and tell one of the team, two of the team, three of the team? I mean, they can bribe the whole team. They go to the best of their players, say to them, we will pay you $10 million tomorrow. Don't put a goal. That's all. We don't want from you anything. Don't put a goal. Do you think he will say no? Zero ethic. They mention their God so much, but their God himself is the first one who taught them how to bribe. You see, if you go in this chapter here in the Quran, and you read the interpretation, chapter 9, verse number 60, you will see that there is a guy, his name is Abu Sufyan. Abu Sufyan, he hate Muhammad, and he hate Islam. And he knew Muhammad is a fraud. And he is a very, very aggressive gang. His family are really criminals. So Muhammad, he scratched his ass, which is in his head. He said, what I can do with those people. So Muhammad, he come with the solution. Bribe them. The website is not working. Qatar, they bribe the website. Server error. 500. Anyway, you can go and read the interpretation for this, and you will see the reason behind this was that this person is a gang, he's a criminal, and Muhammad, he said to himself, if we cannot kill them, we cannot overcome them, let us buy them. And this is what they do exactly today with America and what they do with European Union. We cannot kill them. We cannot go in war with them. We cannot fight them. We are no match. What do? We bribe them. Let us see this website. Maybe this website will work better. If their God is the first one who approve of bribery, this is based in God teaching. So what you expect from the followers? Some people are giving because some of his peer might embrace Islam, while others are given to collect alms. And here they continue here saying, Ibn Abbas, etc., 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 etc. You see, they cut it off. I didn't see the story about Abu Sufyan. Yeah, they took it off. I don't see it. Yeah, they took it off. Garbage in, garbage out, my friend. Let us pray that all those who are involved in corruption around the world, anywhere, they will get what they deserve now, not only in hellfire. In USA, in England, in Europe, in India, in Pakistan, anywhere. Because the most ugly enemy for a human being is corruption. Those who are corrupt, they are the first to stab you in your back. You call the police, you think the police will help you, but then you find that the police is paid by the criminals, and now you are guilty and the criminals are out. What happened in European Union is a clear proof about the involvement, how deep the involvement of this gang inside Europe. They are using their money as a weapon to penetrate the system, to control Europe, so they can affect their policy, they can affect investment, they can invest money movement, they can invest weapon movement, they can invest in controlling peace and war. They will be the one who decide when we go to peace, when we go to war, because they have the member of the parliament who vote for everything in their pocket. And then you think that your own member, they are the one who make decision. But in fact, the decision is made in the house of Moza, the banana women. Nothing below me saying to me, you know, when I say a human being is very funny and weird, I mean it. I'm not being insulting, but I have my reason to say things, you know. So look at this guy here. He said to me, his name is what his name? Yeah, nothing below me. Okay. Christian Prince, do you have any actual evidence for believing in Christianity, or do you only believe because it makes you happy? My friend, it makes me happy that you are a person who live in the top of this earth and you think there's nothing below you. Do you have any actual evidence that nothing below you, or you say that just because it makes you happy? Let me guess. I think there is something below you, but you don't feel it because you're used to it. It used to hurt in the beginning, but by time, you're used to it. So you think there's nothing below you. And you know, as long as there's nothing below you, that's mean everything is above you. Let me move carefully because I don't want to smash you. I mean, your name is silly, and your question is more silly when you say actual evidence. And who is the one who decide what is actual evidence? You? Who believe there's nothing below me? When somebody speak about actual evidence, what is actual evidence mean? Okay, let me guess. I'm going to buy you a ticket now, and I will make you visit 7 heaven, and you will meet God. And please don't forget to take your GoPro camera with you and have interview with God. Actual evidence. Do you have actual evidence that you exist after you die? Anyway, stupidity is amazing. Your logic doesn't stand even for your own logic. Because if anyone who seek actual evidence as a proof of existence, that is against even science. Why? Because there's many things that not exist today, but they used to be exist before. But we have no actual evidence of their existence today. As an example, do we have any actual evidence that Alexander the Great exist or was exist? No. Stories. Books written by history. You might find coins, but there is no actual evidence. Things can reason through induction. Yeah, my friend, but the reason you make is your own reasons, because everybody he make his own reason to fulfill his direction of thought. So when you speak about reasons, I find it very funny because all those reasons can change depending on the person. So as an example, if I give you my reason, you will say this is your reason, doesn't fit with my reason. And now you are saying to me, well, those reasons, the one you are seeking for, is a through induction. What does that mean? When somebody says to you that God is a spirit, you say to me, give me reason. Okay, let me ask you, do you believe that you have a spirit yourself? Do you yourself believe you have a spirit, a soul? I'm waiting for your answer. Do you believe you have a spirit? A soul? Mr. Nothing Below Me? I'm waiting for you. I mean, I don't know why the question is so hard. Are you thinking, searching Google? Okay. I don't believe in supernatural. I did not ask you anything about supernatural. Obviously, you are not mature enough. I ask you, do you have a soul? If you don't have a soul, that means you believe that you are a mechanism, a mechanic mechanism, a machine. It's just functioning. So why you have emotion? Is emotion something you can prove? Is emotion something we can capture? Or it is something we feel? Here you see how those people are really very awkward with their statement and their thoughts. Because if we are just like a machine, we have a blood is pumping because the heart does that, and it's, you know, we are just a machine. So why you have emotion, why you cry, why you get happy, why you feel things. I'm not talking about feeling like heat or no. I'm talking feeling sad, feeling happy, feeling in love, feeling you know, you care for your daughter. Why? I mean, daughter, she's a machine like you. She's just a copy machine. So when you say you don't believe in those, you are lying. You do. You do, and you practice them every day. If we are just machines and we don't have a spirit, then we should not feel anything. Like rocks. Rocks, they are machines too. They have a special construction. They have a neutron, proton, whatever it is inside them. And they, by collecting each other together or connected, they make a rock. Okay, hold on. How you were able to convince yourself that soul is not exist? You see, I'm going to use the same method you gave me. You said you want proof and evidence. Induction. Can you give me your induction to prove to me that soul is not exist? And just to make it short for you, how you can prove something is not exist to be not exist? No, souls does not exist. Yes, emotion are a product of a brain waves and chemical reaction. They can be measured them by quantity, but they don't show up in our other ways. This is the most stupid answer ever I heard in my life. Based on your answer, sand have emotions. And we can measure it by, because you are just an object, right? So if we can measure a change in the body, does not mean that those things happen for no reason. Did you ask yourself why the brain react in such a way? Why you are watching a TV and a drama TV and you feel sad because of the sad ending. Those are not your family, they are not your parents, and you don't even know them, and you know even they are acting. Still, it's going to affect you. So if you are saying to me that soul is not exist and the emotion are a product of a brain waves, that is a very stupid of you, because you did not tell me what make the brain waves come to be waves. Why? You see, like you ask a person, oh, why the water is liquid? He says because it's coming from the faucet. So you did not give me why the reason they are happening. I ask you why you have emotion. You tell me they are waves coming from the brains. Oh boy. They are coming from the brain, brothers. But why they are coming from the brain? Why the brain is reacting in such a way? Aren't you just an object? Do rocks have those waves of emotion? Why? So your reasoning is very silly and very stupid. But as I said, when you decide by yourself that something does not exist, that's it. Nothing can convince you. And look how funny you are. You said soul does not exist. So how you are alive? And why you die then? You are an object. You should have eternal life, because objects never die. Is that correct, guys? If we are just object and we don't have souls, then we should not ever die, because simply we are object. We can be destroyed, but not die. There's a huge difference. You die. You can die right now and you are healthy. Heart attack, brain attack. You die. But your object's still there. Why you die? Doesn't make sense. You should not die. And as long as you are an object, why you don't keep yourself alive, Mr. Object? Are you objecting your existence? Very silly people. Anyway, we go back to our beloved Mosa. So I hope that European Union will start filtering the stupidity happening in the West. They open their borders to everybody. They want to give a country who run crime organizations free access to European Union. They want to give them free visas, which mean countries from citizens from those countries, and many of them, they are involved in terrorism. Many of them. Al Jazeera TV, they are the one who own Al Jazeera TV. I am the one who was behind shutting down the Jazeera TV Mubashir in Arabic in USA. Me. When Osama bin Laden died, Al Jazeera Mubashir, this is the name of the channel in Arabic, start receiving calls from citizens around the world, from all Islamic countries. Say we will revenge to him. We will kill the American. May Allah bless the soul of Osama bin Laden. And Al Jazeera TV agree in everything, in every caller. So it was like a funeral day in Al Jazeera TV in Arabic, but in English they don't say that. In Arabic they were praising Osama bin Laden, the hero of Islam, may Allah bless him. And every single phone, I recorded the whole conversation, and me myself, I sent it to the USA, to every department of US authority. In less than 48 hours, the scumbag station in Arabic closed down, Jazeera Mubashir USA. I was really surprised that even they listened to me. 48 hours. This is why when you see something wrong, don't say nobody can fix it. Try. You do your best. For me, I said there's no way CIA are not listening to this. There's no way FBI do not know. I said, you know what, let me try. I recorded. I posted a private link in YouTube. I sent it to the FBI and many other agencies because you didn't know which one is going to sleep over it. Less than 48 hours after, Al Jazeera Mubashir in USA shut down. Period. Because it was very clear that Al Jazeera TV taking side with the terrorist. There's no question about that. But again, because of their money and their wealth and their gas and their oil, Western, they ignore all their crimes. As I said, yes, 1971, before that Qatar doesn't exist. And Qatar, now they give USA the biggest army base in the world, paid by the Prince of Qatar. What is the purpose of this? Two purposes. Protecting themselves from America. So as you see now, anything happened, they close their eyes. Same time, that will protect Qatar from all their neighbors. But in fact, the American can take off this prince, so-called false prince, and his family from the office in less than 5 minutes. We have the biggest base in the world in Qatar. They can arrest him, they can ship him free to USA in 5 minutes. And there's tons and millions of crimes to pay for. Crimes in Syria, killing Christians, killing Muslims, killing Alawi, killing Shia, killing Muslim Sunni. This guy, his hands swim with blood. His wife is the biggest mafia corrupt woman. The whole economy of Qatar is in her pant. And let us see what tomorrow they will say to us. Are they going to say who is the one did the bribe, or they will just say Qatar? If you are a European citizen, why you don't call your European Parliament, the one who present you, and ask him, I want to know who is the one who gave the bribe. They keep saying bribe, but they don't tell us who is the one who paid the bribe. You see, bribe is something happened between two parties, not one. You cannot say to me, we found the one who got the bribe, but we cannot find the one who did it. It's like saying, we know that this person did fornication, but we do not know with who. We did, you know, they were like got red-handed, but we cannot find who they have sex with. As you see, until now, they are just saying Qatar, 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 but not a single one of them dare to say who. And do you think that anyone, any official in Qatar, he will dare to do such an act without permission and order from the highest authority in the country? Especially the bribe is done for a sake of a government benefit, not individual. So let us see what will happen. And now, I mean, imagine, now they discover that the FIFA, they got a bribe from the Prince of Qatar. Now, after the game is over. And I believe, actually, I believe that the announcement of the bribe now happened in purpose. They look like they paid on it to sleep. And the one who now put it in the table, he is not getting paid. So they slept on it all those years. And now they announce that they receive bribes for the FIFA. When? When the game is almost over. How many days left in this stupid FIFA thing? If you ask me if I have the authority, I will criminalize all the FIFA members, for obviously all of them, they are involved in crimes and bribes, especially the leaders, and I will cancel this game to be part of any big business, commercial. You want to do sport, no money. And then you will find that nobody is interested in the game. You will find that even the one who played the game, they will go home. You will find that all the famous ones which you support them, they don't care for the game. They don't care for you. They didn't care for sport. They care for the millions of dollars they are making. They make millions even when they lose. Not only when they win. In case you do not know. Just for playing in the stadium, they get paid a lot of money. It's a pure evil business. And the poor ones around the world, they are the one who fuel it with their little money. And you know, little money from here, little money from there is going to become billions. You will see a poor person from Brazil flying all the way to Qatar, from Peru, poor country. I mean, this country is really poor. From Ecuador, why somebody from Ecuador, they will fly to watch a game, you stupid? I mean, how much your salary is? So they brainwash you, they control your mind, and now you are driven by desire to go and spend the money. And then you go, you have to pay for hotel, airplanes, which is obviously you have the airline, they have to pay a percentage of the government of Qatar for using their airport, for ticketing, for service, for all of this is a pure money. Hotels, tourism, food, restaurants, nightclubs, endless money. But for Qatar, it's not about money. For Qatar is about influence. They have a lot of money. They are not doing it for the sake of money, no. They are doing it for the sake of influence. This is little tiny country is controlling, as we speak, the biggest giant countries in the world. The White House in their pocket. Trump, he was a puppy in their pocket. Erdogan in their pocket. Everybody in their pocket. Just because of money. Because those filthy so-called leaders, they worship one God. His name is Mr. Dollar. In some countries, they call him Mr. Euro. For them, they have a lot of money. They do not need more money, but they use it to control and to conquer. And even the FIFA, they use it to do as an Islamization terrorism activities. So they brought a terrorist like Zakir Naik, wanted by India for crimes for suicide bombing. Nobody complained. All the crimes they support, all the criminals they support in Syria, in Iraq, in all, I mean, everywhere. In Libya. European Union go dead about it. In fact, I believe strongly that Qatar is behind the death of Al-Qaddafi. I believe strongly that Qatar is the one who paid the French to be involved in the war in Libya. Al-Qaddafi was their enemy. Everyone, he is their enemy. They work hard to get him killed. Like Saddam Hussein. Al-Qaddafi. The president of Syria, they tried. They could not. 10 years of war, they're trying just to kill this guy. So they can replace him with a government from their kind. Muslim Brotherhood. They were behind the revolution in Egypt, where that brought the Muslim Brotherhood. And then the Egyptian, they kicked them out. From the government. Every conspiracy, ugly, this disgusting conspiracy in the world, this country is behind it and involved in it. The killing of the Kurdish in north of Syria, in south of Turkey, in south of Iraq, in the north of Iran, in the south of Iran. They are behind it. You will find that those people, they are friend to everybody, which is very suspicious. They are a friend to Osama bin Laden, but they are a friend to the CIA. They are a friend to Al-Qaeda, but they are a friend to European Union. They are friends to Erdogan, but they are a friend to Greece. They are a friend to everybody. So they can control everybody. They are the soft-skinned snake who cripple inside your house, go over your pillow, touch your cheek, and it is so smooth you think it is maybe the hand of angel touching you. Very evil government. This is Qatar, my friend. The devil itself. And I believe behind all of this is this woman. It's not even her son. Her son is just a toy. Her husband is just an idiot. This woman, since she took over, she changed everything. This is why you see her everywhere. I mean, you notice that in the Middle East, nobody put his mother or his wife on the stage. They don't do that. Middle Eastern, they are very private. I mean, when it's come to their women, they don't appear in public. Even for famous president or kings, you don't see the wife of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. You don't see the mother of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. But you see this women in everywhere. In the news, interviews, fashion, design, everything. Just name it. For she is the real ruler. And those who live in Qatar, they knew. Actually, there's a page in YouTube. Let me see if I can find it for you. I think it's called Qatar Human Right channel. And I believe this is a channel run by a bunch of citizens from Qatar exposing Qatar human right. Let me see if I can find. Well, I need to. I just searched for Qatar human right. I found millions of videos, but I'm trying to find the exact channel. Sorry. Yeah, maybe you can find it. Let us add the word channel. Maybe we can find it. Yeah, I saw it for sure, maybe a month ago, but I don't remember exactly the name of the channel. Yeah, maybe you can find it, and you will find tons of videos exposing their crimes and made by Qatari citizen. Who told me there is no more responsibility or less responsibility because of money? Because it would happen around the world, my friend. Even in USA, if you are a rich criminal, you hire 10 lawyers, they will get you out. Is that true, guys? If you are rich, you get away with things. If you are poor, no. If you are if you are a drug dealer, you have a billion. Like now, this guy with his name, the one who his company, the currency company collapsed. I mean, how easy to prove that he is guilty, right? But just wait. I'm sure you have, maybe $1 billion left here and there. The lawyers will do everything, and they will bribe the judges, and he will get out. He will get out. Did you ask yourself why drug dealers never get killed by government? Even when they arrest them, they get out, even from American jail. How somebody in a maximum security jail get out? Do you remember the scandal of this guy? What his name? Einstein? Einstein, forget his name. The guy who running prostitution business for Billy Clinton and the rest. How he got killed, how he hanged himself, how he committed suicide in a cell, and suddenly the security cameras in the jail, they were not working. Listen carefully. They were not working. Epstein, yeah. Why? How that happened? Because there is a lot of people, they want to kill him. He have a lot of secrets. This is what money do, my friend. This is what money do. Are you really swallowing it, like saying, oh, he really commits suicide? Why? How? And did the FBI find anything? No. Why? This guy, if he stay alive, and he is going to go to hell anyway, he will tell tons of stories. All those presidents, they come and sleep in his bedroom. He was a friend to every leader, every president, prime ministers. Money, my friend. It's all about money. I'm just pointing out, I am sure he has capacity to learn from mistake. Hopefully, Christian Prince leave religion behind someday. My friend, first of all, you are stupid. I don't follow religion. Who said I believe in religion? I don't. You don't even know what we believe in as a Christians. We as a Christian, we don't believe in religion. We believe in God. This is not religion. Religion is a bunch of ideas, group of people agree upon. As an example, you yourself, you believe in religion. And your religion is, you don't believe God exists. That is what religion is. Atheism is a religion. So you are a certified idiot. You do not even know how to use the words, even though English is not my first language, but you don't even know what you are saying. If there's a group of people, 10 or more, they believe in certain thing, they agree upon, that is a religion. So if obviously you're an atheist, atheists, they have religion. If you think that atheists don't have religion, that's mean you are stupid. Your religion is atheism. You believe not to believe, which is stupid, by the way, because you believe not to believe, but you believe in what? Not to believe. And one day when you get sick and you are going to die and you have diarrhea and your eyes is coming out of your head, suddenly you say, God help me, God help me. Just wait. Just wait, my friend. You will find that all what you believe in is a joke. Now because you are healthy, you don't want to believe. But as soon as you are going to face death, you are going to hit your head in the wall and you will start rethinking, because a human being is evil. When he don't need, he don't know. When he need, he know. As an example, if you do not need me, you do not know my address. If you need me, you know my address. You will look everywhere to come and visit me, and maybe you borrow money from me. When a son, he do not need his father, he throw him. His father is old. Okay, put him in the old people, house. He don't even go and visit him. But if his father is rich and he need to inherit the money, and now he heard that his father is writing his will, he will go and will hug with his father. This is who you are. You are a person, you worship your needs, and you believe in your needs, and your needs will be your God one day. So when you are sick, your needs will switch. If medicine cannot help you and doctors cannot save you, then you will start looking for different doctors, and then suddenly from being an atheist you will switch to be a believer. This is what atheism is about. It's about being stupid, not about being logical. I never saw someone he's an atheist is logical. You don't even know what logic is. And actually, one of the clear proofs that atheists are stupid, they say to me, prove to me God which is not exist to be exist. Okay, let us stop with the first half of the question. Prove to me that God which is not exist. What about you start with the proving that he does not exist? Because if you prove to me that he does not exist, then we do not need to the second part. We do not need to go to the second part. So they believe that God does not exist, but they cannot prove that he does not exist. Because simply, how you can prove something not to be exist if it's not exist? Even that is a stupid. He does not exist. Okay, how you can prove it? So when you speak about proof, obviously your brain needs proofing, proof reading, proof writing, proof organizing, proof making. Yeah, yes, just go out of here. I don't want you here, guys. Just go. I have no time for a stupid talk. And I have to agree with you that you are a monkey. This is what atheists they believe, that they used to be monkeys one day and they become a human. Well, I don't know. I think you're still monkey and you are not a human. I believe atheists is not only they are dangerous to society, they are dangerous to themselves, because when you believe that you're an animal, that means you kill every reasoning to be ethical. Because animal, he eat when he's hungry. He don't care if the food is his or not. He will not care if the money is his or not. He's an animal. So when you say you're an animal but you claim that you have ethic, that's against you claiming to be an animal. Because where your ethic is coming from? An animal who is ethical, that can happen only in cartoon. All your ethic is coming from us, from God, who taught us, and then you learn from us. Don't claim ethic for yourself. If I ask an atheist, are you going to sleep with your mother? You say, no, I don't want to sleep with my mother. Well, aren't you an animal? Why not? Give me a reason, why not? What mother mean for animals? Mean nothing. You do not know that the baby of the goat, when he grow a little bit, he can have sex with his mother too? He don't know that's his mother. He see a goat. So you are a hypocrite, stupid, trying to lower yourself to the lowest as an animal. And actually, I agree with you, you must be. Because you are what you believe. So the second you believe that you're an animal, and this is why we see now the bribe of those people corrupting everybody, because they can corrupt not a person who is a believer, they can corrupt only an atheist who have zero ethic, who don't fear God, he don't believe in God, he don't believe in hell, he don't believe in heaven. All what he believe in, that how much money in his pocket, he sleep around, he cheat, he lie, and this is what animal does. You know, the fox is called the fox for a reason. He played dead. The chicken walked by, he eat her. But at least the fox is just being an animal. He want to eat. Atheists, they eat themselves. Me, myself, I don't, if I'm going to do a business, let's say I'm going to start a business, I will never associate myself with someone is an atheist. I'm not saying, by the way, somebody he claimed to be Christian, he's going to be good. No, because many, they are false Christians. But a true Christian, he will not cheat. He will not lie. I have an uncle. He was building a house. The government official come to him and he asked him where he got his steel, the steel for the building. There was like a little shortage in the country for steel. The guy, he bought it from black market, let's say, because, you know, he paid all those people to put the construction, and now they don't have a steel, and they have the cement, and if the cement stays for 2 months, it's going to damage, it's going to become like a rock. They have to use it, and they struggle even to get the cement. So he bought the steel from the black market. So when the official government come to him and he said to him, where you bought it from? He said to him, from the black market. The official guy, he said to him, if you say that in my report, you will stay at least for 6 months in jail. So don't say that. He said again, well, you asked me, I'm telling you where I get it from. This official, he said, listen, this is not a joke. You will stay at least 6 months in jail. My uncle, he insists to tell where he got his steel from. And he went to jail. Even the judge, he told him, if you deny that you bought it from the black market, we have no proof against you. Are you willing to deny it and we dismiss the case? My uncle, he insists, he said, no, this is where I got it from. He stayed up to 6 months in jail, so he will not lie. Those are real people. Those are real believers. He knew he will go to jail if he say it. He just building his house. the building he is building. How many people today they are willing to do that? So when you deal with someone, you know, this is why those people like the Qatar government, they can flourish with people who have no God, like Trump, like Biden, like the Congress in USA. You see the Congress of USA, they go suddenly against somebody and then they go sleep. Obviously the bribe is working. Donation, they send a check donation to the they make it legal. Donation to Hillary Clinton organization, cancer organization. Suddenly Hillary Clinton is the one who saved the world from cancer. And look, they create always organization, so they can do money laundering. All those who do politics, you will notice that they have organization. Save the Children organization, orphan organizations. Somebody saying 7 years after Trump they got nothing. I don't know what does that mean, but I am sure that Trump family are corrupt. And I do not need to prove it. Qatar, they rented the building of the son-in-law of Trump right after he accused them of terrorism support. I mean, did you ask yourself why Qatar could not find any building in New York except the son-in-law of Trump? Isn't it obvious? And not only that, have you ever heard of somebody pay rent in advance? 1 billion? For 1 billion, you can buy the whole building. A year. And you know, and the funny is, until now, like they go after Trump, but obviously they are not going after his son-in-law because he's protected. Obviously, he have protection. Somebody bigger than Trump is protecting the guy. I find it very hilarious that Trump, he went out in TV. Look at this. His son-in-law was going bankruptcy. He didn't know what to do. He took too much mortgages. And who is the one who jumped to save him from the bankruptcy? And look at the address of Jared Kushner building, 666 Fifth Avenue. And you want to tell me that until now they did not find anything? I mean, isn't it obvious, isn't it against the law that if somebody is an official, should not do business with a foreign country of interest? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious that Qatar could not find a building in whole of Manhattan and New York except Kushner building, 666? And brother, it's only Hunter Biden. You know, Hunter Biden, Fox News talking of Hunter Biden. But all of them, they are a scumbag. Hunter Biden, the son-in-law, the sister, the daughter, the whole. It's a mafia. Obama wife, she is the one behind the shutdown of the Trump Twitter. How Obama wife she can do that? I mean, how big their authority is. Octopus, mafia. And Obama is a black African who was speaking about how the country is unfair to African. And what he do? He go and buy a mansion between the white redhead people. This guy, he don't even associate with the black people. He got rich. He lived only between very, very extreme rich white people, not in a black neighborhood with the poor. All of them, the white, the black, the red, anything, those who they are official in government, they speak in your name just to fool you and to screw you. And for us, you know, like me, I voted for Trump, but because we don't have a choice. We have either stupid Biden or the dumb Trump. Trump is better than the stupid Biden. But not because he is the good man. At least his economy was better in his time. But I sure, very sure, all of them, they are corrupt. There's no question about that. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you here longer, but let us see what will happen with the European. But anyway, let us make a bet. Who of you think that European Union investigation will lead to names in Qatar? Who of you think that they will dare to mention that the one behind the bribe is the Prince of Qatar? I assure you they will never do that. And I assure you they will not take any action against Qatar. And I assure you that they will be more friendly to Qatar. All what we see in the media is just a scam to make us believe that no, we are watching the bad one, we get rid of them, and now we are clean. But the fact they get rid of one rat, there's 100 rats behind. Rats, they give birth so fast. You bring one rat at home, 2 weeks after, you have 100 rats. One bad apple will make the whole box bad, not the opposite. One good apple cannot make the apple box good. And this is what happened now in Europe. Just 2 days ago, Erdogan, he threatened he is going to shoot missiles at Greece. What European Union do? Nothing. They go blind. Nothing. They buy, they sell, they do business. They do have a special treatment to Turkey. I mean, the guy is just a threat. Every 2 weeks, the guy, he make a threat against Greece. What European do? I mean, isn't it Greece is one of the in the heart of Europe? Why you go blind? Because of Qatar. It's not about Erdogan. It's about Qatar. The money of Qatar is the power of Turkey. Turkey is a bankrupt country. Just 2 years ago, Turkey almost went bankrupt, and then Qatar, they drop a lot of money in the central bank to save the currency. Was almost hitting to go to zero. All bad things happening in this earth, behind it, the money of the rich Muslim countries. As simple as that. Either Saudi, either Qatar. Al-Qaddafi is gone. At his time, he was behind a lot of trouble too. We remember the bombing, airplanes, kidnapping, even the terrorists of the Palestinian terrorists, Hamas, ISIS, all. You need to ask yourself where the money coming from. I mean, if you want to buy a gun, just a gun, and some bullet, you need a budget for it. How those people, they buy all this weapon? Where the weapon coming from? All those gangs and organization and terrorists. Qatar. Everyone who do terrorist attack in Israel, and he killed an Israeli, the Qatari government, they give his family a salary for lifetime. And America go mute about it. Nothing. They saw nothing. Even the Israeli go mute about it. Erdogan is not a crazy. Erdogan is playing a perfect game. He knew that those Europeans are potatoes. They lost. They don't have a warriors. They don't have real leaders. They are just potatoes. So he shout, he scream. You know, like when you have a dog, a chalu, not chalu. What they call them? Those little one. What they call them? The ugly ones. I forgot their name. They are ugly, they are skinny, they are small, but they bark like a lion. This is how this guy is. He noticed that they are submissive, very peaceful. They will not oppose him. They will not stand for him. So he parked. He parked so high, so loud. Chihuahua. Exactly. Erdogan is the Chihuahua. He parked at the Doberman, and he think that he is the hero. He is the lion. You walk by a Doberman, he don't park at you. He don't. You walk by a Chihuahua, he flip in the air, it's so crazy, he won't attack. He think he's a wolf or a lion. And this is Turkey. Turkey is a bankrupt country. All their army cannot go in war, if maximum a week. You see, Russia, which is one of the most rich countries in the world, they have all resource, not like Turkey. And they are struggling now to fight Ukraine. This is one of the biggest powerful countries. This is literally the biggest country in the earth. With all resource they have, they are struggling with their resource. Turkey cannot go in war for more than a week, 2 weeks. Otherwise, the country will collapse. So why this Chihuahua is so loud? Because European, they are become like cats. So he learned that he can bark at them and they will not do anything. Shouldn't now they put sanctions after he says, I am going to shoot Athens by missiles? Why they go blind as if nothing happened? What if Erdogan, he says, I will do that to Germany? Suddenly now everybody will become interested. Because why? Because Germany is the dynamo of the economy of Europe. This is where the money is. Oh, you cannot say that to Germany. But Greece, you know, 10, 12 million people, 15 millions. Greece soon is going to be one of the most rich countries in Europe. Because they are discovering more and more gas and oil. And this is the whole problem. The problem is Erdogan is a thief. He want to steal their oil. He cannot take it that Greece is getting rich because of the oil, because of the gas. Soon Greece is going to be one of the biggest supplier of gas and oil. Erdogan is going crazy. I mean, the Syrian in the north, they have oil. The Iraqi in the south, they have oil. The Greek in the west, they have oil. How come there is no oil with us? And they want to control the areas which have oil and gas in Greece so that cannot be a threat to Qatar. You see, all the war in Syria, Qatar was behind it for a very simple reason. You can go right now and search in Google about the pipeline between Qatar and Europe. Pipeline between Qatar and Europe. But how Qatar can run a pipeline? I mean, it's too far. They have to go through Syria. The Syrian president, he refused such a pipeline. Why? Because the Russian did not agree, because that will be the whole purpose of this pipeline, is to harm Russia. Because Europe depends on Russia in gas. So when the Syrian government refused, they started the civil war, and Erdogan and Qatar, Erdogan, he gave the weapon, Qatar pay for it to Al-Qaeda and ISIS. And in certain time, Al-Qaeda and ISIS almost control most of Syria. And Erdogan was going to be announced the caliphate of Syria. His dream is to be the caliphate all the way from Turkey, Syria, Jordan, to Egypt, to Libya, Sudan, etc. But then, you remember, we made videos about it. The Saudi, they got the Muslim Brotherhood busted, and they start fighting against that plan, and then the Russian get involved in Syria, so Erdogan, he got screwdriver in his ass. But the whole war in Syria was for very simple reason. It was the oil pipe going from Qatar through Syria, through Turkey, to Europe. If the president of Syria, he agree, there's no war in Syria right now. Actually, they will protect Syria. You don't agree with those gangs? They try their best to destroy your country. And they use the religion, as usual, as a method to destroy the country. So in Syria, there's a majority and there's a minority. So the majority are the Muslim Sunni. There is other minorities, and there is a lot of Christians. So Christians, Alawi, Shia, etc. So the Muslim Sunni used by Qatar and Turkey to announce war, to cleanse the Christians and the Alawi and the Shia from the country, kill everybody and make an Islamic state. And Caliphate Erdogan, he was dreaming that soon he is going to go to Syria and pray in the church of Damascus, which converted to be a mosque by the occupation of Islam. This is why Erdogan, he said he saw a dream that he is entering Jerusalem, because the Muslim Brotherhood was very successful at that time. If you go back in the map a few years ago, you will find that the Muslim Brotherhood, they were able to take over many important countries in the Middle East. Almost they took control of Syria. Turkey already is under the Muslim Brotherhood. Qatar is under the Muslim Brotherhood. Jordan, more than 80% of it is Muslim Brotherhood. Egypt was controlled by the Muslim Brotherhood government. Libya, if you remember Hillary Clinton, when she went to Libya, she met only one person. Only one person after the death of al-Qaddafi was the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood in Libya. Tunisia, the Muslim Brotherhood took over the government. So look what happened. All this line from here to here was going under the Muslim Brotherhood. Look how big, look how big. And there was a plan by the Muslim Brotherhood to make a coup against the government of Saudi Arabia and to take over Saudi Arabia and Emirat. But that did not work. The Saudi, they discover it, and they start capturing Muslim Brotherhood, and they announce them to be a terrorist organization. And then the Saudi, they start going in the opposite direction to fight the Muslim Brotherhood and Erdogan. So the plan did not work, and now Egypt, which was going to be in the hand of the Muslim Brotherhood, is gone. And now Muslim Brotherhood became criminals in Egypt. They lost this country. And in Libya, which was going to be under their control, the government of Cairo and Saudi Arabia, they support the enemy of the Muslim Brotherhood. So now it's 50-50, nobody control. Qatar, Bahrain did the same. Emirates did the same. They criminalize anyone who joined Muslim Brotherhood, and they start a new war with Turkey, which suspend them from economy, from business. And then we have the bribe of Trump. Trump, he came, Qatar, they forced Trump by bribing him to force Saudi Arabia to lift all sanctions against Qatar and Emirates. Emirates and Saudi Arabia been forced by Trump to lift the sanctions. All of this for the sake of the Muslim Brotherhood. And you will notice that USA, when they've been asked about the Muslim Brotherhood, why you don't announce them as a terrorist organization? They are the one who's behind the killing of the president of Egypt after he signed peace agreement with Israel. So already we know they are, Muslim Brotherhood, they are involved with a lot of crimes. USA said, and Trump, in that time of Trump, that will cause a lot of problems. The first problem is, well, Turkey is a Muslim Brotherhood. Qatar is a Muslim Brotherhood. We need them. So what you see, my friend, in the news does not print the truth. All the Western countries are corrupt, and I'm talking about government. They remember who is a dictator when they want. They close their eyes when they want. As an example, the president of Syria is a dictator. But the crown prince of Saudi Arabia is a peaceful angel. The prince of Qatar is a wonderful man. Erdogan is a very friendly person. He's a cat. You can bet him if you want. Very hypocrite system. Very evil too. And I'm not going to forget to mention how Israel support terrorists too. As an example, Netanyahu, peace be upon him, he was supporting the terrorists in Syria, literally Hamas. But he's against Hamas in Israel. So as you see, all are scumbags. Wherever you turn your face, you'll find nothing but a scumbag. Netanyahu is the biggest scumbag in history. And now he is back to the office. The guy is under investigation for a bribe, for corruption, for stealing, for selling weapon, for doing business under the carpet, and yet they elected him to become a prime minister again. I mean, how stupid the world is. Garbage in, garbage out. I know some people will not like me to say that, but I say it as it is. All right, I think it's time to go. And let us see if the newspapers and Euronews, official Euronews, will tell us who is the one behind the bribe. And I assure you they will never say, because simply the one who did the bribe is unknown. It was a ghost from different galaxy. All when they knew that the bribe is done by someone from Qatar, who nobody knows. It is magically done. No trace of criminal found. We cannot find them. We cannot see them. Qatar is a very decent country. We found that the one who received the bribe, but where it's coming from, we don't know. We found that they are the one who bribed the FIFA official, but how it happened, we don't know. I mean, look, who was in the deal? Look at the picture. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, come on. There's no proof. There's any proof. It's a picture. I mean, come on. It's a TV. There's 1,000 journalists. The whole world is watching. No, 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 no. This is a proof. Nothing. Yes, the Qatar bribed the FIFA, but this is not, doesn't mean the Prince of Qatar and her Moza Banana is the one behind it. No. Those are good people. They don't do those stuff. Those people are just busy buying lingerie and jewelries from European shopping centers. They don't get into those things. And all those pictures mean nothing. Well, I saw the guy he have holding a knife and he was stabbing the guy in his chest. My friend, he was stabbing the person in his chest. But did you hear what happened before? What if the person, he said to him, stab me so I can take a picture? And this is what happened. This gentleman, he did not stab him for he is a criminal. He stabbed him because the victim told him to stab me because he want to make a prank. When he stabbed him, he thought it's a fake knife, and then it turned to be a real knife. And this is what happened in the case of the bribe. They thought that this money is fake money. That's why they took it. They didn't know it's real money. So I find that my client, the ruler of Qatar, and his scumbag banana mother, they are guilty and they commit no crime. And I advise you to jail those who they are accusing them with the crime, because they are the one behind the conspiracy and they are evil. Prince of Qatar and his mother and his wife, they are very well known. They donate a lot of panties for hookers around the world to support their hooker business. This is why they announced the hockey as a national game lately. Why they support the hockey? Because simply they like hookers. There's a conjunction here, like, you have to put them together. And look, to be honest with you, like when you go in the FIFA, because people do not know who you are. So what they do, look how humble they are. They put a tag in their chest. Look. I mean, 1,000 cameras, an interview, etc. But we don't know who they are. We have to put their name there. Like, what's your name, sir? Miss, what's your name? Moza. In Arabic, Moza meaning banana. You look like one. They put a tag for them. You see, they don't, I mean, everybody wear a tag. See, we're not treating them differently. Unbelievable. And I assure you that the Prince of Qatar, he will take an oath by Allah that he did not bribe anyone. Oh boy. A tag on the flag. Do we have anybody from Qatar here want to join us live? I just made a because I'm thirsty. I'm not a drunk. I don't have to drink for a long time. I need to drink. But I need to find halal bribe and halal beer. Is Moza a Muslim? What do you think? She's a Muslim. Hey, they don't care for hijab. Who is going to ask her for hijab? I mean, come on. Those things, they put them for fashion. As you see, she's showing her hair. No. And by the way, this is not how she looked like. This is after 10,000 surgery. Man, I need to do a lot of surgeries. You know what? If I can do those surgery, I will get a camera. The first thing I will do, I will get a camera and open my camera, and so you guys, you will like seeing me in the camera. Like you will like me then. But for now, no way. I will lose all the subscribers. If I use my camera and I go live before the surgery, plastic surgery, like I have 97,000 subscribers, I will have 90 in less than 90 seconds. And they will never come back, trust me. It's just like one-time deal. Like, close your eyes. Yeah. So, unbelievable. Did you see the picture of this guy with a bunch of hookers in his yacht? All of them, they are the sheikh, his highness, her highness. All of them, they are highness, brother. I mean, they are hyenas. Hyena. Oh boy. Yeah, his highness. Let us see. You know what I'm hoping now? That those Qatari government, they will see my videos and they will contact me and they will ask me to shut up. You know, business is good. Then I will make a video about them. They are wonderful. I will say that when I did this video against them, I was under the influence of shish kebab. And yeah, you know, they are wonderful people. Let us see. Oh boy. This is the Prince of Qatar. I mean, he's busy. You know, he's busy. So الشذوذ والدعارة واغتصاب القاصرات أورى سقطات الحمدين تسريب غالية بنت عام. Let us translate to English, shall we? Let us translate to English. How come I cannot translate English in this page here? I need to use Google browser. Hold on. Sorry. What is the story? What is the story? Let us see what is the story. This is a Muslim newspaper from Egypt. Google translation. Where is the translation? I don't know why translation is not working here. There is no translation. Huh. I know the page is not accepting translation even though I open it in Google browser. Strange. Anyway, so here they are talking about rape, prostitution, shuzud, which means sleeping with men, the most well-known scandals of Al-Hamadain, which mean Hamad the son, Hamad the father. Tasrib, which mean like what she link from a woman, her name is Ghalia, and this is supposedly Ghalia. Bint al-Am, I think she is the cousin of this man. Yeah. But why there's no translation? I cannot translate. Hold on, I don't know why. Google translation is not working. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. Let us see. Something else. I mean, there is stories all over. But money can wash anything. You know, money. Yeah. Look at the father. This guy is a prince. You know, this is the power of the camera from far distance. Where is the? I think Qatar, they bribe Google so we can translate their pages. I don't know if I should show this one or not. Oh boy, let us escape this one. Who is kissing the hand of Her Highness? Somebody is kissing her hand. Okay. Okay, hashish. Look at the hashish, brother. The hashish. You know, it's time for hashish. Yeah. But don't worry. Be happy. Yeah. What is that? This is Moza? This is not Moza. Oh, this is Moza. Oof. This is Moza in the bikini. What happened, Moza? Oh boy. Fashion, fashion, brother, fashion. Yeah. Peace be upon her. Yeah. Look, this woman, she, something happened to her in Qatar. I don't know what the story behind, but look at the picture. Yeah. The brother of the Prince of Qatar, he raped a nurse. American nurse. Did we see any of this of the news? No, we did not, right? We did not. Anyone saw this news? I know this is the first time I see it. She's an American nurse. Did any one of us see it in CNN, Fox News? Nowhere. We never heard this before. I never saw it before. I just found it now. Yeah, because they will, they will oppress the news and they will pay. One check to CNN, they will forget about everything. Look, this is the son of the ruler of Qatar. He is playing chess. Oh, look at this guy, the cowboy, the pirate of the Caribbean. Oh boy. This is love. This is just love. Oh, look, Erdogan. Hey, Erdogan, how you doing? Oh boy. That's a good picture. And who is that in the picture here? Is that no, this is different one. Is that, who is this one? Yeah, this is a previous. This is not. Yeah, this is the wife of the previous, the father. This, guys, the wife of the father. I mean, did you see how the father looked like? Look at his wife. And they found her dead in her house. Her name is Cassia Giuliano. She is the third wife of the Abdul Aziz ibn Khalifa Al Thani. Oh, the wife. Look at those lips. They look like the sheet, the boat of Noah. What happened? I mean, the plastic surgery is not doing good. What the heck with this? This is the wife of the guy? Oh boy. Oh, those are, okay. Those are the, friends. Yeah. Those are, okay, it says, yeah, they are sisters of one of a twin, something like that, and he married. Okay. May Allah bless you. Yeah. You guys are having fun, aren't you? You like scandals, I know you. Very, very, very tricky people. Okay, let's see something else. Maybe you should stop here. Because things might get dirty. Let us see. You know, but I have to say that leaders from the Arab world, which where I am coming from, are very friendly faces. You know, I mean, you feel comfortable when you see them, to be honest with you. Like you feel home. Like when I come to America, I don't know, I felt like really, really a stranger. I don't feel, you go there, you feel home. Very friendly people. You know, we are very peaceful, everybody know that. And we treat you nice, you know. I mean, just go there. Just go. Okay, just let me know before you go. I will call my cousins. You know, look at this decent guy. Happy people. Look, yesterday they were effing each other. They want to kill each other. Today, last week, they met and they are friends again. Those are the Arab. The Arab, they are the first one. They will give you a hug and they will stab you in your back as soon as possible. Those my people. I know them. Don't teach me about them. You know, like if you ask the Muslims, who killed the caliphate, the first caliphate? Muslims. Okay, who killed the second caliphate? Muslims. Who killed the third caliphate? Muslims. Who killed the grandsons of Muhammad? Muslims. Who killed even Muhammad? Muslims. Okay, what the heck with those Muslims? What, you don't agree that we have a friendly faces? What's wrong with you? You don't? Come on. Let's be serious here. We are very friendly, and you know, and now like we are giving free food in Qatar for those who visit us in our country. Emirat, amazing country, brother, amazing country. Do you remember the guy who cheated in one of the royal family in Emirat, and the guy was going over him with his car? Anyone saw the video? Did you see the video? He go over him by his jeep, you know. He put him in the ground. He go over him. He brought a piece of wood. He have nails in it, and he start beating him. He took off his pant, exposing his ass, and he put salt in his ass. The video is there on YouTube. And for sure, Emirat, I don't know if they took it down. Yeah. Fasad. Let us see what this website is saying about Anti-Moza. Yeah, just an article about her crimes. Yeah, but there is a video. I will try to find it later maybe, and I will post the video, the link for this page in YouTube account. They expose the scandals of Qatar. If you look at this, Trump, brother, Trump, he will save America. He went in TV. He said Qatar should stop supporting terrorism. 2 weeks after, he sold a lot of airplanes to Qatar. Few weeks after, Qatar rented a big building from his son-in-law, and they gave him $1 billion. And since then, Trump and Qatar, they are in love. Very good man, Trump. Listen, only Joe Biden is corrupt in America. Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. Trump was not corrupt. No. I mean, so what? I mean, okay, listen. If somebody come to you from Qatar and he want to rent your house for $1 billion only, can you even consider that as a bribe? It's just $1 billion. And imagine they made an agreement to rent the building for 99 years. Praise be to Allah. The exact names of Allah. Allah have 99 names. Trump son-in-law, he rent his building to Qatar, because nobody rent in these days. Qatar only rent. Qatar rent from Balusi, from Trump, from Obama, from Biden. They rent. I mean, they like to rent. What you can do about it? They are there. You ask the Prince of Qatar, what is your hobby? He says renting. Like what? I rent cars, okay. I rent hookers, I rent stadiums, okay. I rent soccer team. I rent all kind of suckers. And we rent the sucker. His name is Trump and his son-in-law. You know, it's obvious they are not, you know, there's no bribe or anything. Yeah, I mean, it's just a pure business, you know. I mean, it's a normal things to happen. Yeah, and in America, nobody noticed, by the way, that he rented his son-in-law the building. It was, oh, look, this is the daughter of the Prince of Qatar. My friend, forget everything I said about the prince. I'm going to Qatar tomorrow. Excuse me. Oh boy. This is his daughter? All right. Things is improving. I forgot what I was going to say next. What was the topic next? What was the topic next? Man, I hate short skirts. They make you forget all topics. What was the topic? I was going to recite Quran. I forgot what chapter now. What chapter? What chapter? What chapter? You remember when Muhammad, he said, once he come from his house running, and he run and he run and he run and he run, and he came to his companion, he said, Prophet, what happened? He said, I just remember when the first day I received the Quran. He said, okay, Prophet, tell us. He said, but after I ran, I forgot. If you don't believe me, the story is there. I mean, the guy, he ran all the way to tell them that he remembered when he received the Quran. After he arrived, I forgot. And this is what happened to me. I mean, you run to see the sort of skirt, you forgot everything, you know. You cannot hardly capture your breath. So, this is very natural, you know. Yeah, and she is a sheikah. You are right, she is a sheikah. He is a sheikh and she is a sheikah. I mean, if you speak Arabic, you will read millions of scandals about those family. But what you can do, Scooby-Doo. What is her name? I don't care for, you see, when I see such a thing, I don't look really for the name, I look for the number. What name, my friend? Go just look for the house of the ruler of Qatar, you will find her there. Look how gentle this guy. Who is this guy? He is kissing her hand. And she don't mind. She gave her hand to be kissed. Very Islamic tradition, by the way. Like, yeah, suck it. Go ahead, suck it. Ah, I forgot now. You see, you are taking this story wrong. The Prophet said, if you eat, and after you finish eating, don't wash your hand. Let somebody lick it for you. Lick it. Or you lick it. So she is already full. She cannot lick it. So she gave it to this guy to lick it. I mean, look, I like our own Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is full of wisdom. Lick it or let somebody lick it. This wisdom is behind imagination. Look, Ibn Abbas reported Prophet saying, when one of you eat, he must not wipe his hand till he lick it, or give it to someone else to lick it. So you, because you are looking for conspiracy and scandals, you think he is kissing her hands. No, she just ate, and she gave her hand to him to lick it. Okay, this is Islamic Sunni tradition. What else? I'm very thirsty. I ate too much salty food. Everybody have every day I have to give you excuse. Yesterday the excuse it was spicy. Today is salty. Tomorrow is going to be sweet. Let us see the day after that will be what I would say Qatari food. The reason I'm drinking too much water because I ate Qatari food. All right. Yeah. Let us see. Yeah. What you can say. Do we have any other comment, any question you have? We can help you here. If you are a person who don't know how to bribe your government or official, you can join our school in Qatar. We have Sheikha Muzza. She will teach you a lot of bribe skills and intelligence, because you have to do it and you don't get caught. All right, and you have to receive the blessing of Allah, so you can do like a halal bribe, because it's not allowed for a Muslim to do bribe which is not halal. It have to be halal bribe. Okay, we are very conservative and we don't like to do things which is not right. We like to do things which is left only. And I mean, we don't do things which is left, we do it only what is right. Okay, so if you are a member in the Congress of America, you know, isn't it going to be fun if we find later that Bernie Sanders, he received a bribe from Qatar? Or what her name, this woman, her name, Gonzalez? I forgot her name. This weird woman, she speaks from the kitchen. Always she make videos and she is in the kitchen and she have a shelf behind her and she have a lot of candies. I forgot her name. Or what about we find later that Nancy Pelosi husband was dating the Prince of Qatar. By the way, I mean, look how those people, famous people or important people, if we can say, how things happen and the news don't mention anything. Like what happened to the guy who attacked the husband of Nancy Pelosi? And why they let him out of jail? I mean, the guy, he hit a guy with the hammer and you let him go? And how come nobody do interview with him? Where he is now? Do you think they sent him to the moon? Man, it's amazing that the guy, he attacked the Nancy Pelosi husband, he hit him with the hammer, and he was wearing a short, and he was a person who support Black Lives Matter and homosexual, and then they found out that he support Trump, and then brother, they let him go from jail and they let him go out of the country, and until now nobody knows where he is. I'm going to give you 3 guesses about what happened to the one who attacked Nancy Pelosi husband. He is right now in Honolulu, having Honolulu vacation paid by Nancy Pelosi to keep his mouth shut. Or he is disappeared by the CIA by the help of Mr. Joe Biden, and now he is serving he's doing like what he liked to do. What her name is? Nancy? I mean, I don't know. Her name doesn't fit the look. Nancy. Okay. Pelosi. What the heck does that mean? Nancy Pelosi husband. Pelosi. I mean, I even write English is very funny. Husband. Attacker. What happened? What happened? Nobody talk about it no more. The news is dead. Nobody knows what happened. Where is the guy? Like, what the heck? I mean, if somebody attack a dog of a neighbor, CNN and Fox News, they will speak about it more. What the heck? What happened? I am hoping that the Prince of Qatar is not involved in this scandal too. Yeah, and by the way, listen, Nancy Pelosi husband, he was alone. The criminal, he come home and he opened the door from inside. Normal. I mean, the criminal will come from where? He will come from inside, not from outside. This is what happened all around the world. So he opened the door from inside. And then from inside, he broke the glass. Why? Because he cannot open the door. Come on. Yes, he's inside, but he opened the door to go outside. Okay. And then the police came, and then there is a third person who opened the door, but the police will not tell us who is the third person. The third person must be the Prince of Qatar, because he is he have a special protection, diplomatic passport. They cannot mention his name. I mean, the story is so good, man. So good. And I never heard of a guy, he hit somebody with the hammer. He left jail after 1 week, and the jail was in hospital. And he's gone. That's it. Somebody opened a hole in the head of somebody, and they let him go. And this body is the husband is the Speaker of the House. So good to be true. Americans are very friendly, by the way. They forgive you. In America, brother, you hit somebody in his head with the hammer, he forgive you. You get out of jail right away. If you don't believe me, ask the husband of Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. I mean, we prove it to all the world to be the best example of forgiveness. Yeah. Sound fishy? What fishy? Man, there's no fish in the house. Here we go. Conspiracy. This person, he said, sound fishy. In the whole story, my friend, there's no fish. Why you want to put the fish in the middle? See how some people, they try to play games. Fishy? What fishy? It's clear. The guy, he come to the house of Nancy Pelosi husband, and Nancy Pelosi, she was not home, because it's normal for women not to come home until 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, especially in her age. She's young. I mean, why you want Nancy Pelosi in such a young age to come back home at like 1 a.m.? A woman in her age, she have to enjoy life, and she go to the bar, nightclub, she play golf. Me, myself, I go play golf at 3 a.m. in the morning, you know? I mean, the husband is alone, and the wife, she is not home. At what time? Where she is? Obviously, the husband have a boyfriend, the wife, she have a boyfriend, and everybody have a boyfriend. And now the boyfriend of the husband, he is a man, coming to sleep with the husband, and it's a date went wrong. Unbelievable. Yeah. Nancy Pelosi, she looked like Prophet Muhammad when he was young. And you know, she have a refrigerator full of chocolate. The refrigerator, I think, I don't know how much it cost. Somebody told me. I think it's cost like 100,000, the freezer. And the whole freezer, there's nothing there except chocolate. And she was explaining in the interview about the chocolate she liked to eat. Look, they care for poor American. She is struggling. She eat only chocolate. Why? Because she want to leave the meat for you. She want to leave the hamburger for you. She don't want to consume the food of your children. She eat only chocolate. This is what sacrifice mean. 24,000? Oh, 24,000, sorry. Well, we Arab, we exaggerate. Like 24,000, we add just zero. So it's 240. Normal, you know. Like Prophet Muhammad, you know, he went to the 7th heaven and 7th sky, then he went to Jerusalem and he came back in 8 hours. In 2 seconds, just to be honest with you. Yeah. So she eat chocolate because she like to support children's. Me, myself, I like ice cream because I like to support children's. You know? Okay, let me make a ice cream reaction. I will invite Nancy Pelosi to make a, oh no, hold on, I cannot invite her now. She will not come back until 2:30 in the morning. So she is not home now. I will wait, and then I will call her to come and join us in reaction video. The husband is there for sure. You know, he have a date with a guy who's, you know, but I don't. You know what? It's very funny that you date somebody with the hammer. Yeah. And you know, imagine that Nancy Pelosi house don't have security camera. So man, amazing. This is the Speaker of the House, security, etc. Even the government, they installed cameras. How come there's no videos? I mean, the government themselves, they have their own security cameras. There is no security camera? Did you notice that wherever things happen, security camera is off? Like when this guy Epstein, he died, well, he got killed, let us say. Security camera in the prison was off, not working. The attack in house Nancy Pelosi, security camera is off, not working. My friend, nothing work in America. Nothing work. You cannot find security camera working in the whole country. You can find them only in gas stations, except the gas station where Sheikh Ketchup, he did have a fight. You remember Sheikh Ketchup? Sheikh Ketchup, he have a fight in the gas station. But there's no security camera capture anything. There's no fight happened there. And even the gas station employees, they did not notice any fight. But there was a stabbing in the gas station. Yeah, Ketchup boy. Yeah, even the police don't have a report. Unbelievable. I mean, scandals everywhere in this world. I got an idea. I have ketchup, I think. Okay, why hot? Let me go to the kitchen, and I will call. I'm not going to call CNN. I will call Fox News. Fox News, because they are more decent. They lie. Okay, CNN, they lie 99.99999. Fox News, they lie like 99.7. So they are like, you know, better. You know, this is Fox News is the decent lying agency. They don't lie at all. All right. And you know, do you know what happened last week for those Democrats? I mean, those Democratic Party they are unlucky. So they were excited that they got the majority of the House. And then there is two senators, they flip. One senator, he become Republican, and another senator, just 2 days ago, become independent. I mean, things happen, man. Things happened. So now they don't have the majority. They are crying. Look, so this senator here, she switched to become. Her name is Cinema. Oh boy, what a scene! So, and that's explain why it looked like she is in a movie or something. Her name is Cinema. Cinema switches to independent, shaking up the Senate. Man, I'm telling you, the one who shake things is women. So this woman, she, a week before, or a few days before, one Democrat senator, he switched to Republican. I forgot his name. If somebody can remind me. And now this is 2 days ago. This senator, because she don't like the Democratic Party no more, she's doing good by doing that, she switched and now she is independent. Biden is not happy. Just a week ago, they were having party. Yeah, she's from Arizona. You know, she is from the area between Ari and Zona. You're like, and I don't know where you live exactly. So if you are live between the highway Ari and highway Zona, you will be in the zoo, and Zona, like, you know, this is the Zona thing. So she is there. And as you see, she is shaking up, you know. Look, those things, they don't shake down, they shake up in America. In different countries, they shake down things. Here we shake up because we American, when we shake, we jump up. We don't go down. We always go up. Go to the moon, to Mars, like Elon Musk. He just shake up, you know, that here you go, you know. So like we really famous with shaking things up. We never shake down, you know. Yeah, we don't. Even when we shake hands, we shake up. We don't go down, like up, 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 you know. We shake up and we will release hand. And then we shake again up and we release hand because we want to keep it up. So look what happened now to Biden. Now he is very sad. Yeah. I hope that the Prince of Qatar is not involved with it too. The activists follow her into the bathroom, demanding she pass a bill. Well, okay, my friend, the activists, they follow her to the bathroom. They demand her to pass a bill. Why she don't do it? I mean, she is in the bathroom already. If I am there, I will pass all the bills I have to them. Aren't we in the bathroom? I mean, what kind of activists, they follow somebody to the bathroom? Unless they are from the party of farting. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to do shit. Excuse my language. Why you want to follow him to the bathroom? I understand you are interested in politics and you need something to be done, but you follow a person to the bathroom? If I am her, I will pass wind for them. In the bathroom. Activists, you know, they are called, and they call them activists. Those are active bathroom activists. Those are a special kind of activism. Bathroom activism. Bathroom department activities. We activate our party in the bathroom. And we have Sheikha Moza. Peace be upon her. Yeah. Yeah, pass the gas. Yeah. Imagine if I am a senator and those people chasing me in the bathroom. Oh boy. Trust me, they will hear what they don't like to hear. They will hear a lot of pass. I will pass everything to them. This is what happened to me when I was in Singapore airport. I went to the first bathroom. Oh boy. I closed the door. I need to go, man. Even I told the people who, you know, the one who took me to the airport to leave early because I was shy to tell them I need to go to the bathroom. I went to the second bathroom. Oh boy, why it looked like this? Third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finally, I found the pass room where I can pass things there. In Singapore, they have bathroom. There's a hole in the ground. Oh boy. So I skipped the first one. I skipped the second one. I skipped the third one. I skipped the... that's it. One more time, I'm going to to explode. And I know, as long as we're talking about, you know, I heard about Singapore that it's the most clean country in the world. Isn't it what they say? I mean, you people are so foolish and so stupid. It's not the most clean country in the world. It's dirt everywhere. What most clean country in the world? Even the water in the shower smell. There are certain streets are really clean, but those are like the major streets in the city. But then you go a little bit, it's dirty everywhere. And they say to you, be careful. If you go to Singapore, you will pay fine for throwing a gum. I said, man, I will be arrested there if I practice my Arabic hobbies. You go there, you see how dirty the country is. Singapore, inexpensive. Actually, we're driving in a car, and I notice a bunch of foreign employees. You can tell they are foreigners, and they are working. You know, you can tell from the road they are coming from. It's a long, long way of walking in the dirt under the sun. So it's maybe like 2 kilometers long way road. Imagine those employees, they walk all the way to go to work, and then they go to the main line street to find transportation. So obviously there too, there is a human right is horrible for employment. Poor employees coming from other countries, they are treated like garbage, like Qatar. Yeah. But in my case, you know, the people I visited in Qatar, they are wonderful people, you know. I mean, sorry, in Singapore. But I did not like the atmosphere of the country. You feel like you are in a, you know, police state. Wherever you go, you see police holding guns. Even in a shopping center, in the mall, you know, and they are looking at everybody, staring at everybody. It's a very uncomfortable country. Very uncomfortable. You feel literally you are living in the Middle East. It's like a terrorist. Do we have anyone here from Singapore? Just to be sure, I will not be shot today. All right. Yeah, but it's funny how sometimes people spread the rumors and etc., which is far from truth. Same as the Philippines, but likely less. No, the Philippines are way more friendly. You cannot compare Singapore to Philippines. Police there does not exist even in the Philippines. Yeah, and they have cameras everywhere. Wherever you go, they have a camera. You go in the elevator, there's a camera for the government. You walk in you cut from the elevator, there's a camera from the government. I mean, yeah, very uncomfortable. You spent 4 years in Singapore attending university? Well, you know what? I don't want to share my information with you. I was the teacher in university. Let me tell you the name of your university. Is it the University of Singapore? How I know? I was the dean of the university. My name is Mr. Ching Chong Lee. Okay? And I am the founder of the University of Singapore in Qatar. And I am the first one who discovered the FIFA. FIFA was not really, this actually, I used to have a dog, it's called Fifi. And then because she changed her gender, so became, I cannot call her Fifi, so I call her FIFA. So, and then like I said, okay, you know what? We have to make a game for her honor, because she passed away, by the way. May Allah bless her soul. So I said, okay, so I called this guy, you know, he used to work with me when I used to do plumbing. I don't tell you, I used to do plumbing, fix faucet, but not all kind of faucet, only like faucet can run gold and silver. So, okay, I called him, I said, hey, do you still do, you know, faucet as old days, you know, gold faucet? And, you know, he said, yes. He said, okay, let us do a different kind of faucet, will run a lot of gold on us. So I told him the idea, we will run FIFA. And he liked it, you know, and then when we start doing FIFA everywhere. FIFA in Europe, FIFA in America, FIFA in Brazil, FIFA everywhere. So now, like, you know, go to Korea, FIFA. In Korea, we make a different kind of FIFA. We make FIFA with kimchi. Man, the line is like 200 miles just to get kimchi FIFA, sorry. So, like, you know, I mean, because you have to spice the FIFA and you have to change the flavor of it every few years. And like in Philippines, we added balut, FIFA. You say balut in Philippines, Filipinos come from everywhere. They forgive you anything you do, like just give them balut, it's okay, you know. So anyway, so it was a very successful business. But then we got a new partner with us. Her name is Banana. And let me introduce to you Mrs. Banana. Mrs. Banana, she said to us, she is good in maintenance for FIFA faucet, you know, like the money. So I said, okay, we know, and she will lose her skills, you know, and her skills, you know, very well-known skills, like belly dancing, etc. So she joined partnership, and we start selling FIFA to European Parliament. And then in European Parliament, you know, we met with someone. She is very good in ballet. So we told her, okay, you know what, you are so good in ballet, and we want to do FIFA in Qatar. You know, so and she is a member in the parliament, and she wear high heels, and high heels can help us a lot because we want to go high in our business. You know, if you go here down, you will see that those they work. You know, they work, really they work. I mean, they can't accomplish anything. You can hit somebody in his head and you can open a hole, or you can open the hole in the European Union so you can penetrate the system. So it worked. And, you know, so we spoke to her, you know, because we speak a Greek too, you know. So I told her calamari, you know, you like calamari? She ate calamari, and we did calamari. And then, you know, we have a business, and, you know, everything is good. Until yesterday, suddenly by mistake, the European garbage union, they found that we gave a bribe to this women. But in the truth, I did not give the bribe, and not Qatar, and not nobody. The bribe went by itself there, and went in her. Look, do you see the box? Okay, this is not the bribe. This is not the bribe. This is a box of jewelries. And we did not want to give it to her. When she said, and she thought that this is a box of jewelries next to her. So she took it with her. Okay? And because we are rich, we did not notice that the box of jewelries is missing. And you know, she took it with her, and then she started wearing it in her ears and her nose. And then European Union, they made a meeting, and then we started receiving requests from all members of European Union. Why? Because everybody now angry. They want a box of jewelries too. And we told them we cannot give, you know, box of jewelries for everybody. We cannot do that. And we can give it to 100, 10 people, not everybody, you know. But you know, anyway. So we, you know, we gave some boxes here and there, but this is not a bribe. This is just gifts. We give gifts to everybody. Like we gave a gift to the son-in-law to Trump. We rent a building from him as a gift. Gift. We help people. We like to help people. Always. We are very well known, you know, and we have a big smile always. This is why we are happy people, because we help everybody. And do you see like there is a space in between the teeth of my uncle? Guess why he have those space? You will not believe it, because he sharpened the knives of those who are poor. They put the knife between his teeth, and you know, he sharpened them, and that's why he have a space now. We help everybody, you know. Not because he bite their ears or or their neck. No. Not because he bite them when he's sleeping with them. Absolutely not. No. This is just because of charity work. All right? Look, we always smile. Look at this. Very happy people. By the way, all the information I shared with you is true, and I have two witnesses according to Allah. Here we go. They are here. Do you see the two witnesses? Always when we do things, even when we give a bribe, we have two witnesses. We put two pictures of two men, and that's it. We have witnesses for any deal. So, like, you know, we are very smart people. Yeah. And, you know, this is why I like to wear sandals. Because this way nobody can find out what is the size of my shoes, like in case I did something. Because you can wear a sandal which is twice bigger than your feet, and still you can walk with them. But if it's a shoes, you cannot, you know. Yeah, and my stomach is singing. I think my stomach says too much lies, man. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, can you believe it that there is a stupid human being I mean, this woman, she is successful in her career. She became a member in the parliament at the age of 29. You know, why you do that yourself? I mean, why a human being is stupid? Now she destroy her career. She will go to jail. But it's true that in jail, Prince of Qatar will visit her. He will buy her a big screen TV. She will eat baklava every day. I mean, come on. Oh boy. Look like slippers? Yeah, they are slippers. Yeah. But those are expensive. Don't think they are cheap. You know? Do you think like this guy, he got them from $1 store? No, they are special made for his feet. Those at least maybe $600, $700 at least. She want to be rich, huh? Yeah, she is now. Well, I hope soon they will get more names, you know, and things will be more exposed. What is this? And you know, even like, look, New York Times, when they announce news, their news is funny. U.S. says, I mean, what is U.S. says? What is the U.S.? Who? Who in the U.S.? I mean, U.S. says, in the Department of Justice. Department of Justice. This Department of Justice, he cannot even investigate the Hunter Biden computer until now, but they can find what happened in Qatar. Very deep, you know. Department of Justice, they have a computer of Hunter Biden for 2 years now, but they cannot find anything. But they can find what's happening in the Middle East, Department of Justice. They can. Very fast. Stay positive, brother. Stay positive. Yeah. Well, look like today we are not going to talk about Islam too much. I just wanted to share with you some information. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let us see what the last news from European yeah, it's where the Qatar urinating now. Euro news. Let us see what is the last news. Last breaking news, Euro news. Okay. That's it. The story of the scandal is dead. Yeah, they publish it for, you know, and now hardly it appear. They have like a picture of a 4 now. And they keep saying to us, Qatar corruption. But they will not say who Qatar corruption is. Who behind it? Qatar corruption. All right, my friend. What you can say? Garbage in, garbage out. Qatar corruption. Corruption everywhere. What you gonna do? Why you are laughing? Why you are laughing? What I said Euro Union, because this is what the Euro Union is. You know, the Qatari, the Saudi, every scumbag is urinating in Europe right now. Why? Because you have a bad politician. They screwed your land. They took over your country. You sold your business. You sold your land to them. They are buying millions of kilometers everywhere in Europe, in America, and everywhere. They are buying your land. They are buying your history. They are buying your castles. They are buying your museums. They are buying your mall. They are buying your stadium. They are buying your official. What is left? What is left in your country, in Europe? Go check every famous mall who own it. Go check every famous stadium, team, sport team, who own it. Go check The big palaces, the castles, the historian buildings, who own them? You are selling them everything. And now your politicians are selling you out too. So if European Union is still exists, they should confiscate all the money of Qatar. All of it. For all of it is a bribe involved. They could not take you by war. They want to take you by bribe and money. And later they will change even the population. And they will take over your industry and your weapon. And then European, they will become slaves of Allah. The plan is so clear. And now let us see. This is why I'm saying, if you are a European, call your Congress person and ask him why we hear in the news that Qatar bribe, but nowhere it says who did it. Why nobody is saying that this is the Prince of Qatar involved? Do you think you can fool us and tell us that this has happened without the permission of the Prince of Qatar? The same as you try to fool us that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is not behind of the killing in the embassy? As Biden, he is here, and as a Trump, he did. All of them, they have no dignity. All of them, they have zero ethic. And if your leaders have zero ethic, what is left for you? Your country is for sale. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a good time. I don't know if I will keep this video. I will keep it for some time so people to watch, and then I will delete it later. So I want to say thank you all. I love you all. And brothers, sisters, if you like to be rich, join European Union Parliament and get blonde and have long hair, and you will get rich. Just visit Qatar, and you will find a lot of people who like you and welcome you. You will wear gold and silver, and you will dress a panty made from silk. Victoria's Secret. Gifts from Moza, the mother of the believers. Just sell your honor to the devil and you will be rich. Thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you until we see you again. Christ is Lord, and he will punish them all. Amen to that.